Okay, we're going to do a visual condition report. Now we're looking for scuffs, scratches, chips, dings, any cosmetic imperfections that we can find. Starting with the front right wheel. I don't see any curb rash. While it is chrome and it is pretty reflective, it does need a little polish on it still. Looking at the fender, you're going to have little rock impacts every once in a while. Little surface scuffs and scratches from just like everyday washing. See a chip right there that stands out. Got some runs here and some chips there, and it looks like the clear on that section is kind of chipping away as well. A couple rock chips here. You're going to see them kind of peppered throughout the side mirror. Overall, the A-pillar looks good. Got some chips there. See a little bit of damage here, a couple dings and a few gashes. A few chips there. We're going to remove this hard top in a little bit, and so you can see it with it off. Looking at the door, a couple more chips, little scuffs and scratches every once in a while. Got a larger chip here. A couple little dimples in the paint. A couple little flaws every once in a while. Then looking at the back right wheel, you have curb rash from here to about right there. And then of course the wheel is pitting on the inside, which is really common. Overall it looks good. All right, looking at the front end. Now this headlight's pretty clear. This one has a little bit of yellowing. You can see some of the sun damage. Looking at the fender, you can see the texture in it from this angle. Little dimples in the paint every once in a while. Of course, you're going to have some rock chips. Looking at this front end. Little rock chips every once in a while. Yeah, some imperfections here. See the plastic has some flaws in it. You're going to have some rash on the underside. See a crack right there. All right, looking at this fender, you have some little scuffs here and there. A couple small scuffs. This one looks worse than it is. You can see some clear coat chipping on the bottom edge. I don't see any curb rash on that wheel. Got a gash right here and a couple rock impacts and chips. A few on that pillar. Got a couple scratches up here. A few little chips every once in a while. Got some flaws in the paint there. Then looking up here, you can see some flaws there. Looking at the door, a couple scratches. A little tiny one there. A couple little chips. Of course, you're going to have your little fingernail scratches. We have some texture in the paint there. A little dimple there. Overall, that wheel looks good. All right, checking out the back side. We'll start here on the upper section. You do have some scratches here. Some scuffs and scratches here, a couple flaws in the paint. A couple minor scratches there. That taillight looks awesome. Got your backup camera. A little texture in there in the paint. Otherwise, that looks good. That taillight looks nice. And checking out the engine bay here. Okay, checking out the interior. It is a non-smoker. Now you can see some scratches and chips throughout that handle. That opens and closes good. A couple chips there. Looking at that lower carpet, you can see a rip right there. Other than that, that panel looks good. A couple scuffs on the kick plate. You can see some scratches on this part. You do have some wear on that bolster. Some minor cracking, it looks like. I don't know if it's broke through yet though. Definitely have the wrinkles. Got some wear here. Wear on the edge, a couple scratches. And you can see scratches here on that e-brake handle. Looking at the steering wheel. A little bit of wear, of course, little scuffs and scratches, but otherwise it looks good. That emblem's nice and clean. You got some scratches on the dash here. That side looks nice. Got the Alpine. That looks good. Got some wear on that shifter. Little scratches here and there on the console. All right, looking at this door panel. Upper looks good. All of that's clean. Couple scratches here. That works good. Carpet looks nice. Minor scuffs here. That plastic looks good. Now you do have some wear on the seats and some wrinkles. I see a scratch right there. Almost have some cracking going on, but it doesn't look like it broke through yet, so it's still good. Backside looks nice. Bottom looks good. All of that looks good. Dash looks really nice. Overall, very clean on this side. All right, checking out back here. Overall, those seats look good. The carpet's clean. I do see some flaws on that top side. I know it's dark. You can see a couple snags and little rips. See a little scratch there, but otherwise that seat back looks good. All right, and looking at the top, you do have a hole right here. We're gonna look into getting that repaired. It's pretty small. And then you have a couple scratches. Other than that, you can see it looks really nice. Has a lot of depth to it, so it's not faded or anything. There's a couple scuffs on the back window, but otherwise the clarity looks pretty good. Got a small stain here, but like I said, that's not too bad. So we'll get this checked out though. And looking at this side, got a little stain here. Got the small stain there. A couple more just every once in a while. See some here. A little wear on the edges. And then here with the top down, you can see this is pretty faded, so you can see that difference. And there is missing some sort of cap here, I imagine. Got a little scuff there, some wear. Looking at the top, it was repaired, so it looks good now.